Hello. Well, today's card is keep your eyes on your targeted intention. So normally when I get this card, it's telling me that I've got a little bit more to do before I reach my goal, and that I've got to keep my intention strong. Many of us don't do that. We think that, oh, I've set my intention, that's it. But now and again, your guides and helpers will trigger something to remind you that no, you need to set your intention again because you've been wandering off doing something that isn't keeping you on the target that you're asking for. So let's see what they say today. Hmm. Yes, very important point is that many of you are setting intentions and many of you are doing 101 things rather than keeping your intention where it should be. Many of you are saying your intention and keep revisiting it. And what it does is that we cannot then help with that intention because you keep changing what you want. So, in the first instance, we would ask that you set your intention and let it go. Let it go, and we will remind you if you need to re strengthen that intention, if you need to say that intention again. Now, others of you are following a plan that you say the same intention day after day, and this is good also. But again, you must only say it once a day and then let it go. Constantly saying that intention takes up too much of your time. You've said the intention, you have sent it out into the universe, and we have heard you, and now we're going to take that intention and do something with it. But if you keep saying the intention over and over during that day rather than the set amount of time you've been told to say it, then again it causes a block. It stops us from being able to get on with what we need to get on with. So, as you can hear, the theme is let it go after you have said it the way you were meant to say it. Now, the next part is when you keep forgetting to say your intentions. And that is when we will come in and remind you. Because some of you say an intention and it's an intention that needs to be strengthened because you really, really need to say, I want this. And we will remind you. We will remind you that you have to say that intention. But we would rather if you reminded yourself. Again, every time you say the intention when you're supposed to, remember to put your whole heart into it. Say it as if you mean it. Say it as if it is already yours, because that way we can make it manifest. But if you are half-hearted about this intention, if you are, well, I'd like this sort of energy, then it is neither here nor there. It is flowing from one thing to another. We need you to keep your intention strong. This is what I want. This is what I need. That is why prayer with emotion behind it is often answered a lot quicker than just general prayer. Because we act on your emotions. We act on what you feel, and that feeling comes to us, and then we act on it. So if you're angry about something, when you say those intentions, we will not act on it because you are putting a negative energy into your intention. So we ask you to stay in that peace, that serenity. But if you really need something, you really need help, you really need us to step in, then your emotions will help you to get that carried out speedily. But on the other side, we would say that desperation as well can sometimes block your intention. Because if you are, shall we say, really desperate for something, it is telling us in the universe that, oh, I have a lack in my life. Whereas if you ask for something because you need it, you send out that energy into the universe like, please help me. Not in desperation, but help me. I've tried everything else, please help me. And so these are the things you must take into account when you say your intentions, is that you are in a peaceful, positive place, and you say these intentions so that they are ingrained and centered, and they are sent out as a set intention. But also, if you are in desperate need, that you put emotion behind it that is of a request nature, as you would, please help me, rather than a desperate nature of, I haven't got this, I need this. So we hope that we have explained how you can do what we have brought up on this card. But mostly, we ask you to stay in the positive, in gratitude. Our theme, as always, is gratitude. Because if you are grateful for something, then the universe and ourselves send more of that to you. So as you take step by step moving along your path and more wonderful things are given to you, be grateful for them, because it tells us and the universe, I would like more of this. I would like the next step of this. Thank you for all these wonderful gifts, so that the positive energy flows towards you. Because if you start to criticize the gift you have been given, then that future gift of a higher amount of vibration or whatever is then blocked, because you have got in the way. You have been ungrateful and negative. So when you get something small, you may see a penny on the street. Say thank you. Thank you for this abundance, because it's telling us, oh, she's grateful for the small things. We'll give her some more. We'll give her some more. We'll give them some more. Whereas if you are like, oh, it's only a penny, then that will block, because that penny may have been the trigger for something far better. Again, when you are given something for free, say thank you, because that then opens up more energy for you to receive more. So we hope you can see is that as you say your intentions, that you look in the world for the gifts that are coming your way, so that you can strengthen your intention that way as well. So if your intention is to have more financial abundance, if you pick up pennies or you accept free gifts that save you money, then you are saying thank you to the universe and bringing more of that financial abundance into your life. Whereas if you treat them as if, oh well, it's I've seen this before, or other sort of energy, you're blocking that abundance coming into your life. So we hope that that also helps you to change your mindset and start to be more grateful for the little things, so the big things can start coming towards you. But we would also say is that if you do not need a certain thing, you can wish for it forever. But if you do not need it at this time, you will not receive it. It may come into your life at a later time, but right now you don't need it. So asking for a lottery win, you may only get £10 because that is what you need. But later on, you may get more money because that is what you need then. So it's always divine timing, which this one says makes her teeth itch, because we are bringing things to you when it is appropriate for you to have them, rather than when, again, you're wanting and needing and going but to us, tries to get in the way of what is appropriate for you. So again, be grateful. Say thank you for what you have been given, because it is what you need at this time. So we have barraged you enough, and we will leave you there. Yes, I'm a big fan of divine timing, and it's one of my big blocks, is when someone says it's going to come in divine timing, because I know in my heart that it's coming, but in my mind it's like I want it now, and there's many of us like that. So thank you for the advice, and we'll try harder to carry that out.